Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction video and thoughts here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch the second trailer of The Rose of Versailles, or Versailles Nobara, my favorite, one of my favorite anime and the story. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and feel free to join me because I'm gonna watch the movie of The Rose of Versailles coming out at the end of January 2025, and I'm gonna tell you what I think after watching it, so stay tuned and keep on watching me. Okay, last time that I watched the first trailer, I was a little bit, I had my first impressions. You can find these on the channel. Let's say that to me, the 1979 anime is unbeatable. I have lots of memories about it, so it will be really hard to conquer my heart, this movie. But okay, let's watch the trailer and then let's see what's going to happen. Later, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Okay, and we saw that. That's Rosalie's mom? Is that a gondola? Oh, Andre. No, look! No. Beh, this is okay, but... Okay, let me rewatch it one more time, okay? Yeah, but look, this is Louis the 15th. No, but look, Fersen. Andre. Yeah, but that part of the canon is... Yeah, that's a gondola over there. Oh, Andre. No, look. That scene is too important. But this scene is nice. Okay, let me tell you one thing. You can't see him, but my husband was waiting for my reaction because he watched it some days ago. And I finally watched it, and look, he's having fun because he knows that Versailles Nobara is one of my favorite stories ever. I don't know how to put these into words, but when I was watching the 1979 anime, I was reaching the end of this anime. I really felt it. I mean, I really felt what happened over there. And even if I watch episode 39 and 40 now, I am still feeling emotional because, in my opinion, that ending of Versailles Nobara, and I don't want to put any spoiler here, but I think and I hope you have watched it already. If you didn't, please don't watch this video and go and watch that incredible anime. And thanks to the people who worked on that anime, I can say that, to me, after watching even this second trailer, that anime is still unbeatable, sorry to say. In this trailer, I have to say that the last scene, when Oscar is saying it's time to separate Antoinette-sama, I mean, Wakarimasu, I mean, it's time to take two different paths, and to see Marie Antoinette over there and the doors that were closing in front of her, that was a nice scene. For this reason, I wanted to thank Mappa Studio and all their effort, because even in the dancing scene, in the ball scene, you could see that usually Mappa is using these new techniques, new dynamic techniques to make those scenes more, yeah, sorry to repeat the word, dynamic. So I appreciate these. But let me say that when I saw here, one of my favorite scenes, that is, I call it the cannon scene. That means when Oscar is saying fire and the cannons are starting shooting. It's just because maybe it's the trailer, but I couldn't feel anything, sincerely. Not as much as that anime of 1979, because in my opinion over there, not only the story was perfectly fitting the moment, even the atmosphere, even the tension, even the music, everything was collaborating to create something amazing, something that you will never forget, and that's why throughout all these decades, The Rose of Versailles is still quite popular, and it's still a story that gives you lots of emotions. By the way, I don't know, maybe when I will go and watch the movie, I will feel something, I will feel all of the tension of the moment, I will feel next to Oscar as much as when I'm watching the other series, TV series or anime series. In this trailer we saw even Girodel, we saw André, we saw even Fersen, but let me tell you something, the way they made Fersen, I still prefer the 1979 Fersen, because in that anime he seemed more masculine, he seemed, how can I say, more attractive. Here he seems, I don't know, maybe a little boy. He seems younger, and maybe it's correct because even Marie Antoinette was really, really young when she met the Fersen the first time, so probably they wanted to make it more loyal to the manga, and I think that that's something good at the end of the day. If they wanted to stay loyal to the manga of Ryoko Ikeda, that's something nice. And we know that Mappa Studio was working on other anime and try always to be super loyal to the story. So I don't want to say something bad about it, but I don't know. But anyway, there are even other moments of this trailer that I felt a little bit, I don't know what to expect, sincerely. I only know that in this movie they are going to say almost everything. I don't know if they will skip something, I don't know if they will be able to include everything, because you know that there are certain protagonists in Versailles Nobara that they are anyway, even if they are secondary characters, they are important characters for the fluency of the story. So I don't know. We'll see. I still believe that when I watched the Oscar of 1979, I felt totally different. Her image is different. Even in this trailer, you can see that Oscar has like a sort of lipstick, or anyway, she is more feminine, maybe because they want to emphasize the fact that she's a woman. I mean, she's a girl and she's trying to pretend to be a boy. But even in 1979, this kind of thing, it was not necessary because it was quite evident. As you tell me, things are changing, decades are changing, so probably they wanted to make it more, yeah, more visible. Let's see, guys. I really don't know what to expect, sincerely, because as I told you already many times, this is one of my favorite stories, and there are times in which I think that when they are trying to remake certain stories, it depends on the stories, you know? There are stories, in my opinion, that shouldn't be touched anymore because of the way in which they were made, because of what they created thanks to that moment in which they created, and the consequences, the results after what was made. The only thing that I can say is that I like how they emphasize, thanks to colors, the luxurious dresses and all of these gold everywhere, that is typical of Versailles. I don't know if you have ever been there, but definitely this is a good point. I mean, Mappa is good with colors, we know that, and they're pretty good with eyes too. But yeah, even at the moment in which in this trailer we see that Oscar is protecting André, if I'm not wrong, because you remember that André was accused and Oscar was trying to protect him in front of the king. Even at that moment, in the anime of 1979, it was something so well done, because they were focusing a lot on Oscar's eyes. There was the perfect music. Do you remember the music that was coming from the opening of Versailles Nobara? That is one of the most iconic, personally speaking, opening of anime. I really like that. Thanks to that background music and thanks to those ways to emphasize Oscar and her attitude in front of the king, yeah, that was one of the most memorable scenes of all the story, together with many others. But this is just an example to give you, to let you understand what I mean. And yeah, I don't want to ruin too much thanks to my opinion, what I saw. No, at a certain point I thought that they were showing us Rosalie's mom, because you know that Rosalie is an important character anyway, even if she is always next to Oscar and André, but you know that her sister is going to create the scandal of the necklace, and anyway, Rosalie is important because she is the one, after Oscar's death, she has this chance to meet Marie Antoinette and give her that white rose. So I like that too. Let's see how this movie is. I don't want to criticize it too much because I think that you have already understood that, in my opinion, there's no match. But this doesn't refrain me from going and watching the movie. Maybe I just have some prejudices, but sincerely, I don't know. Yeah, that's a gondola. I mean, now that I am watching the trailer frame by frame while I'm talking to you, yet this is a gondola. I don't remember these in the other anime, and I don't even remember if there's a gondola in the manga. But anyway, you see, yeah, now I picked the frame in which you see Oscar that she says, Ute, there is a shoot. Look, I'm sorry to feel this delusional, but or so disappointed, but no, in my opinion, that scene is everything. You understand that Oscar knows she is risking her life, but that's not the main important thing to her. The main important thing to her is that she's standing next to the population and she separates from the monarchy, something that she has always devoted to. So that's why that scene is so intense. But I don't know. We will see. And in fact, yeah, I like this frame that you see in the trailer in which there is Oscar on one side, Marie Antoinette on the other one, and Oscar is on top of these white roses while Marie Antoinette, she's on top of these red roses. Yeah, that's why the roses of Versailles, because they are the two Rose of Versailles in a different way. I think that I said too much. Yeah, just a second. Even when you see Oscar crying, look, in 1979, the people who created that anime, they were geniuses, in my opinion. They could create emotions through faces and animate them so well. I'm not saying that MAPPA studio staff is not great. I'm just saying that you can definitely sense the difference. I don't know, maybe I'm too nostalgic. But when you touch these stories that I really love, it's hard for me to appreciate something that detaches completely from the original anime. Also because yeah, then you can tell me, oh, but the anime is not, I mean, the anime of the 1979 is not reflecting exactly the manga of Ryoko Ikeda. Yeah, that's true, but I was living my childhood by watching it, and I felt deeply connected to this story, so it's hard for me to see something so different. By the way, I know that the music is made by Kota Yamamoto together with Sawano, and you know how much I love this combo because they both come from another story that I simply love, that is Attack on Titan, and many others, but principally Attack on Titan, and I trust their work. But even in this case, even if I love so much Hiroyuki Sawano and Kota Yamamoto, I think that the music they used in 1979 could give more justice to the story. This is just my impression regarding the trailer. I don't know the music they will use. I don't know the pathos that I will feel. I know that the trailer doesn't mean that the movie is everything we see in the trailer. Yes, I know. But even from these small details, people can create an opinion. Stay tuned, because at the end of January I'm gonna watch this movie at the cinema, and then I'm gonna tell you what I will think after watching it. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for the support, guys, and see you in the next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, guys. See you in the next video. See you.